There we go. Sorry, I hit the button. I didn't know what happened. What's going on? Welcome to Couch of Randomness. You guys are the absolute best. This is CouchCapades. This is Couch of Randomness. We come and hang out with you every Wednesday or Thursday if you're listening on podcast services the next day. We hang out. We love you, Spuddie Buddies, and we want to talk to you. We want to just do the dang thing and talk about random stuff, whether you bring it up, whether one of us comes up with an idea, or whether if we just turn on the camera and go, screw it, we're doing this live. That's what we might be doing today. I have no idea. But we appreciate all of you hanging out and just, woo.
Hi guys.
Like the Dolphin Man.
Like the
you
Dolphin
don't know
Man.
what you're going to get into. We bring up the Dolphin Man. We bring up weird memes. We ask you superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
We ask you movie questions. And it's just chaos. And that's what we do on CouchCapades, because you enjoy the chaos. We enjoy the chaos.
Yes.
Hi, that's Rose.
Hi.
I'm John, and I love chaos. And I bring chaos. I am nothing but chaos.
That is a very true statement.
Right? I don't know why. I don't know when that happened. I don't know when the concept of me bringing chaos was a thing that I just
it was
decided
definitely
to like.
sometime before I met you.
It's just. Oh yeah, what?
Yes, the functional mushrooms, which I only vaguely remember what that was for, but I remember saying that.
I don't remember the functional mushrooms. Rampy, what was the functional mushrooms?
Remind us of this.
You can tell.
I'm just here like I remember saying functional mushrooms, and now I don't remember how we ended at functional mushrooms. Were we talking about Toad? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was a coffee drink.
Yeah, there was a coffee drink that
That's
John
right.
tried. No, I tried it because it was in a pink can.
Yeah, and it had functional
It
mushrooms.
had functional mushrooms, which I
That's
still don't know what that
right.
is.
That's one of those weird ones. Like, you do so much and like, but we don't remember a lot of it.
Yeah,
Like,
sadly.
you just kind of burned through it all, and you're just like making content. And you're doing all this stuff, and you just kind of don't remember some stuff. Started lipstick bad, chopsticks good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The idea that I just
Yeah, because you were going to drink from my can, but I had lipstick on, so you couldn't drink from my can because you hate lipstick.
I hate lipstick.
And
It's
then
weird.
somehow we started talking about chopsticks.
Yep. And then
You grabbed chopsticks and grabbed your tongue with chopsticks, and none of us understand why.
Look. Does anyone need to understand why? Is this a thing that we do where we need to understand what John and Rose do on the couch or somewhere close to a couch since it's behind us or in front of us? Do we need to really worry about that one, or do we just need to worry about the chaos that we bring and the ha-has that we have along the way?
Have I ever told you what the French call chopsticks?
No, you haven't. You probably haven't. I don't remember.
Le baguette.
Wait. Les baguettes.
Yes. Because there's more than one.
But isn't a baguette bread?
What kind of bread is it?
Hard bread?
What shape is it?
A tubey-like shape?
Uh-huh. What shape are chopsticks?
Thin sticks?
Yeah. You want to know what else is une baguette?
What's that? Poo?
No. That's caca.
Oh, that's true. It is caca.
Hey, Woozy. How you doing? It's the conductor's wand.
Oh, the baton.
Yeah. That's also une baguette.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. So, I'm guessing this is a context clues kind of thing, obviously. Because,
Yeah, you got to know which one you're talking
you
about.
could actually have, like, a conductor using what Americans know as a baguette to conduct.
Uh-huh.
Or the thought process of me having two baguettes using them as chopsticks is pretty damn good. I'll be honest, just have that mental picture in your head.
Honestly, all that I want now are a pair of chopsticks that are shaped like baguettes.
Yes.
Like, that's really what I want. I just want a set of those.
Why isn't that
And that
a
way,
thing?
I know that they're mine.
You know what? I like
I'm
that.
sure somebody has.
I like that a lot. Shrinkman, what's up, man? How are you?
How you doing?
What is
We
happening?
got
Yes.
Woozy. We got Betsy in here.
I saw
Deviant earlier.
Hell yes. And then yes.
We got some Buff Diglett.
Look, if you have no idea what we're talking about with Buff Diglett, I need you to go just listen and or watch Now to Play Pokemon Red and Blue. I just need you to do that. It's one of my favorite pieces
terrifying.
of thing, like content we've made in a long time.
I'm not even on it.
And Rose isn't even on it, which is crazy. Well, I'm not going to say much. I don't want to spoil anything.
In general, I'm not on it.
In general, Rose is not on there.
I get mentioned.
Yes.
A lot.
You do actually get mentioned a lot.
And then you like never explain who I am.
No,
So if people are only ever watching that,
yes,
then they're just like,
who's this
who
Rose?
is this Rose person? Why should I know her?
I kind of actually like that idea. I like this weird concept of like, there's just this random person that John talks about and that Finn talks about, but no idea how that person is
never
connected.
Explained.
It's never explained. I did that on accident.
I might be with you. I might be with Finn. Like, who knows? I
did that on accident, but now
I could just be a mutual friend.
So that's kind of how I run with it now. But yeah, go listen to that, please. I really, really enjoyed Now to Play. Yeah. It's been great. There is an episode soon-ish that I cannot wait for everyone to listen to. I had so much fun. You're going to see something kind of ramp up, and we're going to blame Finn on the ramp up. And so I took it as a challenge, and I elevated the challenge is all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. So I have lightsaber chopsticks. Oh, hell yeah.
I have seen those. Those are pretty cool.
See, yeah, I think we should get a pair of chopsticks that we just kind of have. I know we had some for a little bit, but I think we need to go.
I have some at work.
Wait, you do?
Yeah, I got some reusable silverware. So, like real person metal silverware.
Sure, okay.
And it came with a big spoon, a fork, a knife, and chopsticks. I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Why chopsticks?
I don't know. I wasn't gonna question it. I was just like, hey, I have chopsticks if I ever need them.
That's weird. But
cool.
Okay. All right. I'm down. I'm.
I really just only use the fork.
Why chopsticks?
For in case.
Okay, so if you got sushi, would you actually use your chopsticks, or would you use the wood chopsticks?
Look, I would probably use my chopsticks just for just so that I could say yes, I used them.
Okay, all right, okay.
But first, I have to actually order sushi from somewhere and have it delivered.
Who is crazy enough to jump on this mountain with me and say that chopsticks, like wood chopsticks, make the food taste different than like metal chopsticks or plastic chopsticks? Like,
that's the same concept as whatever you're drinking water out of changes the taste of the water.
Yes,
of course it does.
So no, like,
of course it does.
Does it or does it not?
Yes.
Like, okay, because we got new forks. We got new silverware. We're adults. We got new silverware that the first set of silverware we got was for our wedding. It was a wedding gift.
Yes.
We've been married for 16 years.
Yeah. And we have lost multiple pieces of silverware.
So, like,
we need to get a second set.
It is one of those things. Like, Randy, thank you. Like, it does taste different, right? Like, yeah. And is it actually like taste on the sense of taste, or is it enjoyment? Because God knows there's nothing. A lot of things upset me, but in the concept of food, nothing upsets me more than just a piddly little plastic fork that I'm using to stab, and this bitch snaps.
That's the other reason that I got actual, like, a travel set of silverware is because I didn't want to deal with that, because I knew that we were getting into Factor, and I was just like, I don't want to deal with these, with the forks at work.
Sure.
Like, they're decent, but I'd rather just use these.
I follow the logic. Right beyond the Twitch side, I can only drink tea from one specific cup because it tastes the best in that cup. Not that it tastes bad in other cups. Like,
it just tastes better.
Yeah, it tastes better. You have the special cup or special fork or anything like that. I get that.
I have a cup that I drink coffee out of.
True.
It just tastes better.
Okay. All right. Let's. I'm gonna expand upon this a little bit now, just because I think we all agree that we have a special fork or special spoon or anything like that on top of the plastic silverware you'd get from takeout. sucks.
I mean, plus, like, the chopsticks that you get with takeout, like, I'm always scared I'm going to get a splinter or something.
Sure.
And I'm just like, I really wouldn't hate having actual chopsticks, whether it's like polished bamboo or like it doesn't have to be metal. Like I'd be perfectly fine with bamboo chopsticks or whatever else.
All right.
But just like something that's not almost guaranteed to give me a splinter. I've never gotten a splinter from them, but in my head, it's like guaranteed.
Metal spork, like God,
those exist.
Those exist. Those are badass. Okay, am I crazy?
Yes.
I mean, yes. Let's push back the point that John is actually insane.
Okay.
But I enjoy a bigger hole for the straw than the normal sized hole. Is that crazy? I want the drink to hit me. And I want it to hit me hard. I want a bigger hole just to kind of
John wants to waterboard himself with a straw.
I want to waterboard myself with a straw. I want the bigger hole that when I suck, a lot more comes out through that hole.
I'm going to be very honest. Brahms straws are some of the best.
Boba straw. Yeah, exactly. Like we have
not even that big. Like Brahms straws have like the perfect width. Like it's great for just liquid drinks. Okay. It's good. It's solid for shakes. See, it's not the best for shakes.
I think they give us a bigger straw for the shakes comparative to a normal drink.
Oh, then yeah, those are the ones that I like.
Do you want the normal drink?
The pink ones.
The big shake one. I think all the straws are pink.
The shake ones.
The shake ones. Okay, the shake ones are great.
The shake ones.
Yeah, like it's not as big as a boba straw. I see where you're coming from with it, and I get the boba straw size.
Yeah.
I think if we just take it down just a little bit,
just like halfway between boba straw and itty bitty, like almost an opening.
Yeah.
Is how it feels like from some of these. HTO also does a pretty
decent straw.
Size straw.
Strickman gets this. Brown straws are the best.
Exactly. Thank you. Taco Casa, some of the worst.
Some of the worst, yeah.
Unless you get their orange ones. Their orange ones are fine. Their clear ones are awful.
What Couch of Randomness we're gonna do? We're just gonna rank straws. That's the stupidest idea I could ever thought of. That's how we do it on CouchCapades.
But I have opinions about this.
I have opinions about straws.
Is it stupid if I have an opinion?
No, it is not. That is what the Couch of Randomness is all about.
Thank you.
Betsy on the YouTube side is saying, I have quite a few plastic forks, snaps.
See?
And
not cut my food.
So, no, yeah.
It's awful.
Exactly. Straw tier
terrible.
list. We need to do a straw tier list. I think that'd be funny as hell.
That's a thing.
I don't know if it's a thing. We'll make it a thing. God damn it. Walked away to get pizza, and all I heard when I came back was John wanted to suck. Look, this is why you never walk away from CouchCapades or anything.
Oh,
you don't know what John.
Always walk away. Who knows what's coming back?
Shreem's right. Brahms straws are the best. Shake Sneak big straws. 100% agree. That's the only thing I don't like about Brahms. I like their shakes pretty well, but I get a
somebody actually has a little straw tier list, but it's like bendy or whatever else. Like.
Brahms shakes, because I always get a praline. I get a praline shake unless the pumpkin's in season.
Sure.
And there's so many, like, there's nuts on the bottom, and it's hard to suck the nut because the nut is too big for the hole in the straw. So Uncle John cannot suck the nut hard enough to get it through the pipe in that hole.
John is discovering the difficulties of life.
I am discovering so many difficulties. That once I'm done with this shake, I have to then take the straw and scoop the nuts into my mouth.
Hi, Mercenary. How are you doing?
Hey, Mercenary, what's up?
Yes, indeed. See, Shrinkman gets it.
Hard to suck the nut.
Yes.
It is hard to suck the nut that is in the bottom. So you got to improvise.
Sure.
When the nut is too hard to suck, you have to improvise in life. Uncle John just told you that one.
See, and that's where I'm just like, okay, if there's stuff in the shake, you really do need like a boba straw.
Yeah, you do need a boba straw. That's true. On a weird different note.
Oh no.
We have questions of the week at work.
Okay.
And they're always fun questions of the week.
Sure.
This week was your favorite quote. And now I just want to go like, don't ask questions. Just it's hard to suck the nut. John 2025. And my boss will be like, what in the hell is wrong with you?
Mercenary's walking away with a jar of nuts.
You should. Don't have nuts around me.
Be careful. John wants to suck your nuts.
I mean, it did suck seeds when I played baseball.
Okay, so getting back to straws.
Betsy, I agree. Paper straws, A+ to try and be environmental friendly, but F that shit because they get wet. And no one thought, I have no idea how no one thought of the idea of when paper gets wet, it gets soggy and it sucks to suck.
See, and that's actually where I was wanting to go with straws. Like, can we all just agree that paper straws are at the very bottom?
Yes.
Like, absolute bottom tier.
I 100% agree. Bottom tier, paper straws.
Give me.
Give me. Show of pause. As a cub who mistook a coffee stir sticks as straws. I did.
100%.
100%.
100%.
Had no idea that you were not.
More than once.
Look, what is the definition of a straw? I don't give a damn about holes. We're not going to talk about
We're not going to talk about the size of hole. It is an implement that has a hole in the middle that has no holes to distract from the suckage.
We do not want holes that distract from suckage.
Because if you get a hole in the side of the straw, then you can't suck that anymore.
Exactly. No, that if it breaks off.
So you cannot have a hole that distracts from the suckage.
I understand what you're saying. So it's a stick. Okay, stick with the hole.
Yes.
We can all define that a straw is a stick with a hole.
Sure.
I'm with you. Those coffee stirrers, they were sticks with holes.
Seriously.
Really small. And as a kid, I was like, why? Like, my dad actually never used it, but I was like, why would you do that? So I've done it before.
Oh, yeah.
And it burns the shit out of your mouth. Even more so than just full on, like, waterboarding yourself with coffee.
Yes and no.
It's so concentrated.
Me and one of the other girls at the train would always, like, use those to drink coffee.
Sure.
Because that way we would drink it slower.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Drink it slower, and also you could like pull it most of the way out of the cup.
There we go.
And then just
with the cup.
Yeah, and then just like sit there and let it cool off for a second.
Yeah.
And then finish sucking.
I mean, I guess that's something you can do. I never really thought of it from that point of view, but
the Carpy, it may not be obvious, but we're talking about straws.
Straws.
Definitely straws.
This is a very safe for work conversation we're having about sucking because they're all revolving around straws.
Schwinkman, I am going to say not quite to your definition of a straw.
If you can suck something out of it, straw. Hold on. So if you're an audio listener right now, I'm just going to describe to you the events that just effing happened. So, I had a water bottle. I sucked the water bottle. Almost choked on water. Leaned back and snapped my chair.
Is your chair still alive? Oh my goodness. Dude, these chairs are older than our marriage.
Right?
I'm very impressed they've lasted this long.
Same, dog. Holy
Get
shit.
another chair.
I'm afraid now.
That's fair.
I might just do the rest of the podcast and the stream right here, just on one knee.
Oh, God.
Oh. I promise everyone I'm going to clip that out. Go ahead and clip it on the Twitch side. I'm recording this too. You are going to see this probably tomorrow.
Probably. There's a good chance, yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Go ahead and show the camera. If you need to, give yourself the one and show everybody the camera. Where is the mouse?
Oh, you're looking at the wrong thing, dog. It's this one.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Yeah. This used to be one whole leg. Look at it now. Now it's split. Oh, God. That poor chair.
Thanks for
It
clipping
used
that,
to be
mercenary.
alive.
You're the best. No
Thank you.
idea why you can't post that in here. I'll make sure you're good to go on the Twitch side. All right, well,
Oh yeah, we set it so that only VIPs can post links in Twitch.
We'll give Mercenary the VIP.
Yeah. Is a pixie stick a straw?
Yes.
It can be. Much more so than the water bottle.
I don't know what to do from here.
Well, that failed. Oh God. Let's see. Can I do anything from here? Oh, I can't read that. Oh, John's gonna try and fix things. Hold on. This is the most chaotic stream, isn't it always? A maple stick. So those are the ones that have like the ends tied off, right? So like if you, to my mind, if you cut off the end and you get the maple out and then you like cut off the other end and you're using it as a straw, then yes, is straw. Use a lot of tape and zip ties on that poor chair. No, chair is dead. You have to understand, chair is part of a folding table set that we got before we got married. And it doesn't really look like a, excuse me, a folding table. Like, we've been fooling people for years. So it's been a good chair. It's been a great set. We already knew that we were going to get rid of it. And so we eventually will. John is trying to remember how to do this. Oh. There we go. John's finding you. Well, Shrinkman hasn't broken a chair in about 2 years. Good job.
Mercenary, you're good.
Mercenary, you should be good now. What is John doing? Oh, things and stuff. Oh, and here he comes with a new chair that, God, if you break this one, then we're SOL.
Right? There we go.
Time to go to IKEA? Not for that one. We have a different plan for the chairs and the table in there.
I cannot break this one.
Yeah,
This is my work chair too.
Oh, please don't break this one.
If I break this one, Secret Labs, I'm coming after your asses.
Oh, pretty much.
This was very weird, by the way, that I'm in my Secret Labs chair when we had these. I cannot believe I effing broke that.
Seriously, I heard it and I was like, the heck?
Thank you for clipping that, Mercenary. Appreciate you, baby.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, welcome to the chaos.
More so than usual, even.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. That kind of messes up some plans.
That messes up several plans,
That messes
actually.
up several plans.
Yep.
Shit.
You know what? Maybe we will go to IKEA for these two chairs.
Maybe so. Oh God, if I cracked my back, that would be
seriously
so funny.
Look, I already went to the ER this weekend. Let's not do that.
Look, we don't need more people in the ER. Rose is the only one right now.
No,
Betsy, put it together. It is a comfortable chair.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh God, yes, this is actually one of my favorite chairs. But Rose, if you want one, we'll get you one. But
no,
you don't like it.
No. I don't think they're comfortable.
Yeah. Shrinkman,
That's
thanks
just
for the bits. Yeah, Rose went to the ER. Rose, do you want to explain why you went to the ER?
I have kidney stones. I can't even say I had kidney stones because I'm pretty sure they're still in there floating around. And the urologist has no interest in seeing me because it's on the large side of too small.
Yes.
So, yay. I mean, the good news there is that I should be able to pass it on my own. The bad news there is I don't think I have yet.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
Yeah, it was Monday morning.
Yeah.
Like straight up midnight, 1:15 in the or 12:15 in the morning.
The pain from the kidney stones woke me up at about 11:30, and I was just like, okay. I was in denial, and I was like, maybe it's gas. I knew it wasn't, but I was hoping. And so I tried a few different things, and John woke up because he's a good husband and he doesn't sleep through when I have a crisis, unlike me, who sleeps through mini crises. It's very sad. It's a problem. It's a problem.
Oh, God.
But yeah, this is the second time that I've had a kidney stone, and I was really hoping for 0 in my life. So.
Yeah, they're not fun.
It happens. But yeah, slept through tornado sirens once. Oh, I think I've slept through several of them.
Right. Sitmod. I'll have to look that up, Mr. Mercenary. Thank you. See what that's like.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Kidney stones do suck. Yeah, this is Rose's second. I've had 3. I hate them. I do not wish them on my worst enemy.
No.
It is so painful. And
like,
be safe.
Like, it was so painful that the nurse at the ER was just like, do you know where you are? And I'm just there like, I'm going through a wave right now. I need you to talk to my husband. She had no interest in talking to John.
Yeah, no one wanted to talk to me.
And I was just there like, please just talk to him. He can answer.
I can answer all the questions.
I promise.
I am here to support my wife in any way, shape, or form. I did bring her to the ER. You can talk to me. We have the same last name. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. And no nurse really wanted to talk to me.
Seriously.
I was fascinated by this.
Yeah. Administration was willing to talk to you because they wanted the money.
You're going to give me the money, right? I was like, yes, of course I'm going to give you the damn money. Fix my wife.
Yeah. Seriously.
Oh, Randy, I hope you get better on the stitches and slicing up your finger. Ouch. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Hope you feel better with that because that's no good.
Good to know, Betsy. I didn't know. I've looked at IKEA's gaming chairs.
Oh, yeah.
But I just they never were comfortable when I sat on them.
Yeah, that was the 0 support. I was just like, nah.
Yeah.
I just got a regular office chair from Office Next.
Yeah. Comfortable shit, yeah.
I like it. It's got the mesh on it, so like it's probably the wrong kind for me because I get cold very easily, but it works.
Yeah, our brother-in-law suggested it because he likes his, and we got the same one, just in white. And it works. Yeah. It's a comfortable one.
Yeah.
Ordered a Sacred Lab chair during Black Friday sale, and it got delivered to my neighbor's house. But no,
during a downpour.
Jesus, no.
Oh yes, ER nurses can be very judgy. My dad was an ER nurse for a while, and yeah,
and that's the thing. I didn't take it like super personally, but I'm just like, you can see she can't answer the questions right now, and
I'm
she's
also
like
just
pointing out at me like, I can do these.
I was just like, I jumped to the assumption, and I don't know if this is what it is, but because they're in the ER and because they see people at their worst so many times, they just jump to the husband is probably abusive and look where his wife is now. And I'm just here like, that is so not the case with us.
It's so
like
far from
all.
it. And I'm like, I'm pacing.
Yeah.
Even the nurses were like, and I might have gotten in, I didn't mean to get in their way, but like when they were trying to help you, I would get out of the way, but then I was always like next to you and until they like gave you pain meds. And I'm like, okay, you're okay now. Let me sit down and just, it's 1:30 in the morning, 2:00. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, she's
doing a little bit better now. Let's do this.
Like I finally got pain meds an hour and a half after getting there.
Yes. The fact that we got into a room that fast was impressive.
Yes, but then it was just sit around and wait a little.
Sit around and wait. So it was one of those things like you factor in all the stuff.
Yeah.
And I wasn't too upset by it, but like there's also a vibe of I'm hovering because I'm worried about you because I don't like you in that much pain, and I it's my job to take care of you.
But they've probably seen a lot of manipulators
and they
too,
have, and I get that, and so it's just kind of one of those weird.
Like I get it, and I was so not in a position that I could try and explain that to them.
Yeah, just he can.
And I was just there like, it's okay, he can talk, it's fine.
But yeah, that was frustrating for me because I was like, I can help with the information. Yeah, because I've been.
Yeah, like the triage nurse, fine to get information from you.
Yeah, she didn't care. She was like, all right, give me the information. God, even the nurse that called yesterday and was like checking on you. It was like, can you speak for him? Like, yes. Like, it's a weird question to be like ask. I get why, but I was like, yeah, I can. And then we just kind of kept on going. But
yeah, I'm just there like, I don't have any bruises on me. I don't feel scared. I am in a very safe situation. I'm here for kidney stones.
I'm in a lot of pain in the kidney area.
I'm in pain here.
So yeah.
And like, I know that doesn't necessarily help, but still.
Mm-hmm. It was just fascinating. Like, because they'll talk to you if I'm in the ER.
Yeah.
They were straight
like
up.
It's one time that we're reversed.
Yeah. Like they'll
like
100% talk to you.
We go to a doctor's office. They want to hear from him.
Yeah. But if we go to the ER.
We go to the ER, they're fine with me chipping in.
Crazy.
Like, it's insane.
Crazy. Betsy, yes. This box was heavy as shit.
Oh, so heavy.
It was fun to put together. A little more crazier than I remember it being. Like, I remember it took a little bit, but it was fun to put together.
It was a little bit harder than the Vera desk.
Yeah. Yeah, and I get that. You get bad cases on the ER, and like you got to always play it safe and be on the side of the possible victim. Or so I get that. So I wasn't too like I registered that. I'm like, okay, I'm following what you're probably doing. But once we registered, like it's a kidney stone, you could probably talk to me after that.
That's kind of where I was at.
Yeah.
But
so
I don't know. But no, just I did understand and I appreciated that they were doing their job in that way.
Yes, exactly. So I'm truly not upset by that.
Yeah.
I knew they were doing the job protecting people.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. It was just one of those like points where you're like, okay, we have the story.
Yeah.
Let's move forward and let. And I'm not trying to talk for you, but you're in pain and can't answer damn questions.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you know why Slay the Princess crashed? Woozy, you'll find out.
Yes.
We know.
We know.
And I'm guessing that you know.
Yeah, we 100% know why it crashed.
Yeah.
So, yes. Yeah.
But yeah.
If you don't know, yes, we are playing Slay the Princess.
Yeah.
It is a fantastic game. And
a lot of fun.
Game's blown my mind so far.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic. But yes, a game crashing on me like that.
That's on purpose.
That's on purpose. I know it's on purpose. But it was fantastic that they did that. And then when you see on Saturday, we go, oh,
yeah,
that's actually very cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
A lot of times we'll go with the surprise a little harder than maybe we should, but I don't know.
It was still fun though. Yeah, that was a fun one to kind of like
it is that surprise of, oh, it crashed.
Yeah.
Like it was clearly on purpose, but it's a show.
Yeah. So
I'm waiting to see how many people like stop and look at the desktop and they're just like, you have this game?
You guys have got this?
I need you to play this game.
Yeah, I try not to have too
I don't
many
even
games.
know which ones.
Yeah, I think the weirdest one that we'd have on there right now.
I can't remember what's on there.
In the pursuit to still become the Let's Players that play all the Neko games, we did buy a new Neko game.
Oh, yeah.
And that's on there. And
that's not Nekopara.
That's not Nekopara. It's some like Neko Ninja or some shit like that.
Neko Nin, I think.
Neko Nini or something like that. I don't really remember. I was like, all right, cool.
I think it's Neko Nin for Neko Ninja.
Oh, it makes sense.
Cat Ninja.
That would make a lot of sense. Oh, yeah, it was like
I don't remember for sure.
And I was like, bye. So I was like, I didn't know when Nekopara Extra or what's the one that
what's the new one called?
I gotta buy it. It's out.
What's the new one called?
Yeah, I didn't know when that was coming out, so I was like, I wanted the joke to keep on going that we're playing Neko games.
Forever?
Nekopara Infinity. Beyond. No.
Around.
Whatever that one is. The underlying comedy bit of CouchCapades was, all right, we're done with Nekopara, so now we need to do a new Neko game, and I was trying to find a one that we could do.
After.
That makes more sense.
After.
Are we going to play Date Everything? Oh, God.
I don't know.
That one's hard. Like, I want to.
Yeah.
But it's one of those ones, like, with Slay the Princess, what I'm really, really happy about is that we aren't doing the voices.
Yeah. Most of the time, we love doing voices. With Slay the Princess, we decided to leave the voice actors on.
Which was a great call for us.
I think it worked really well.
Yeah, we wouldn't have understood the tone of some of the script.
Yeah,
because we'd just be playing it in a comedy sense.
Yeah,
and there's some of the tone in the story that we would have missed if we did our own voices. Yeah. On top of, hi, Ben Starr. How are you? You're cool. I'm cool. I just broke a chair. Don't worry about it. We should hang out. I love you. Hell yeah. Wizzy, yes. Actually, I bought Panzer Paladin, and I have been playing it off and on last month and a half or something like that.
Have?
Yeah. It's fantastic.
When?
It was, I bought it. I was like, oh yeah, Woozy kept on telling me to get it. And I think it was on sale. And I was like, F it. I need something just like in handheld mode to kind of play around with. And so it is a lot of fun. It is just a mech kind of side-scrolling game. It's great. I think I've beaten 2 or 3 bosses. And then I kind of fell off because life happens.
Yes.
And my little sister got married.
Yeah.
Yes. Neko Nin. Yeah, you're right. Neko Nin was there.
Yeah. And Nekopara Volume 4.
Volume 4. Yeah. I just never I haven't taken that one off yet.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do that.
That one's a lot of fun.
Yep. Yeah. Deviant, I'm with you. I think there's going to be so much replayability on Date Everything.
Yes.
So that's the other thing too, is like people want us to go back to games. And with Date Everything, I think that's probably one of the easier ones to do because you could go down different routes. Kind of like Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy was easy to do because you go down different routes. So
How many routes did we do with Dream Daddy?
1.5. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we never finished a second run. You got bored.
I did get bored. Dream Daddy. Yeah, we played that on stream. But yeah, I did get bored, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's not the game's fault. That's John's fault. That's John's ADHD.
No.
Oh yeah, John's ADHD will get the worst of him.
John got bored after the first run of Dream Daddy because there were too many scenes that were the same. We skipped the scenes that were the same. Then John lost track of the story because he didn't know what was going on because we were skipping scenes.
John's ADHD is the best and worst thing on the face of this planet.
He did this to me with American Idol back in the day as well. He didn't care about the contestants and their backstory. It was all boring. So therefore, he would fast forward through those bits. We would only watch the songs, and then we would have no idea why the good people got kicked off because he wasn't there for the drama.
It's a show about singing. I could give a damn about your story.
We stopped watching it.
Yes, I get bored of games. If I have to have a fault in video, we do a Let's Play comedy channel on video games. I get bored of video games.
I am so shocked that he actually sits there through all of British Baking Show.
All of British Baking Show.
All of it, including the backstory.
I love the backstories.
And I'm just like,
well, okay.
How?
Well, here's how. They're done real fast. They give you great and really cut down vignettes of their backstories. That it's one of those things that makes a lot of sense. On top of their backstories or can be built into what they're baking, and I love that. That's why Sally is like doing a Jamaican rum cake because one of her favorite memories is her and her mom in Jamaica doing God knows what. And that's all I need to know. That makes sense. Thank you for making that cake because you have a memory that you're sharing with us. I don't need to know about the Pinterest bullshit of way back in the day.
So then when it gets to the end of the season and those vignettes are getting longer and longer, John is there for it because he's already made a connection with these people.
They've built it. That's the thing. That's good storytelling.
In something like American Idol, where the vignettes are short at the beginning because there's so many contestants, John is still skipping them.
They're not good. They're not packaged correctly, in my opinion.
So that's why we haven't watched American Idol in 15 years.
Come back to Dream Daddy, though. I'd do it again. I'd give it another go. It's lost to the sands of Twitch. I'd do another round of Dream Daddy. That'd be fun. Why not? I don't remember any of the voices I gave him.
Yes, you do.
I remember one.
The main character.
I didn't give main character voice, did I?
That was your first time that you did the pirate voice.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Oh, my goodness.
That's right. That's right. That was the first time.
That was the first instance of McBean.
Oh, my God. Oh my God!
I don't remember what we named the main character.
But the last name was McBean.
But their last name was McBean.
Right.
That was the first time that we got a last name McBean character, and then Flicka got the last name McBean.
Because Flicka was
like right after
Bloodborne.
Dream Daddy. Yeah,
we did Flicka for Bloodborne.
Yeah, so like it was kind of in there.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, McBean.
Yeah, we did do McBean.
Randy, don't you know about Princess Flicka McBean? She's the princess of the Hooded Kingdom. And don't forget her Warnicorn. His name is Sir Edward de Paul Longcastle. He's the Duke of Booberton. We come up with backstories, guys.
I don't know if you were there for Dream Daddy, to be honest with you.
I feel like you were.
I think you were. I actually
at least
don't remember.
part of it.
Yeah. I mean, goddamn, we've been doing this for streaming-wise 7 years. I have no idea. Yeah, and you're right. I wanted Rose to stop calling my ass out.
Yeah.
That's how.
No,
I
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Oh, I love shit. Reality TV sucks. I hate reality TV minus British Baking Show. That's the only reality TV that I really like. But I'll watch anything else. I like all the other shows.
No.
Okay, give me another show I don't like.
Jujutsu Kaisen, you watched 1.5 episodes.
Okay, I didn't. It just didn't get me. That's fair.
3 episodes.
3 episodes.
3 episodes.
Yeah, okay.
That is usually your commitment, sir.
Look, all right, we already talked about this last week that I broke the cardinal rule of CouchCapades of rule of 3. All right, that's on me. That is 100% on me. Oh my God, Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door. How we did that? I got bored of it during that one too. I'll be honest.
It was worse during Twitch.
Yeah.
Because Twitch, I was playing, which meant John was already halfway out. He was like 1 foot out the door because I was playing.
I shouldn't be left to my own devices, everyone. This is why I'm crazy.
And then he got upset because I would try and force him through the story instead of talking with people. But then when I let him sit there and talk with people at the end of stream, he was bitching about how much we didn't get through the game. That is a big reason that he does not want to do Danganronpa. I'm dead serious. That is why it is so hard to convince him to do Danganronpa 2. Because he still has these memories of playing it on Twitch. Never mind that we would be playing it on YouTube and we could get through the dang story.
Oh, crap.
Making content with your partner is fun, guys. I don't recommend it for most people.
Oh, shit. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And it is funny because right now, with what we're playing, you're on the sticks on everything. Hydrate. Yes. Yes, just not like before. I will not choke myself. See, and that's actually kind of the fun thing now is because you're on the sticks for the foreseeable future, to be honest with you, on the weekday and on the weekend, because we know what we're playing after Slay the Princess.
Yeah. And
I think we know what we're playing after that too. I'm pretty sure we talked about it.
I forgot.
I did too. We'll have to remember what we're gonna do. But yeah, but it's fun now because now I'm at a different.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'll still be on the sticks.
Okay, cool.
But you'll have a much more active role in that one.
After Slay the Princess?
Yeah, after.
Oh, after that. Yeah, I know what we're playing after. Shit, did we say we're doing? Okay, whatever. But yeah, like John is.
Guys, if you were listening, we did talk about an after game. On this.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
That's right. I know what we're doing. Oh shit, that's you're 100% correct. I forgot about that. I forgot. Yeah, we 100% know what we're doing. After, yeah. After that.
Assuming that one thing doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's gonna be the hardest one because we're gonna be playing concurrently.
Yeah.
That's the plan, so we could make sure.
Yeah, we got to get through that one. We got to
get through that real fast.
Okay.
All right.
But first, we have to survive the next game.
Yeah, we do. Okay. I want to ask everyone questions. Mm-hmm. And this is what I'm going to ask.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to give you a little hint of why I'm going to ask this. Things are happening behind the scenes for us.
Yes.
Personally.
Yes.
Not CouchCapades either.
Yeah, nothing bad.
The biggest CouchCapades thing is I know we're getting close to the SGF because I'm getting blown up on the CouchCapades email account going, hey, our demo's out. You should play it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'll get back to you. So
yeah.
I want to do that. First off, we're going to do a Discord thing for SGF. Okay. Yes, on Thursday. That's the only thing we can commit to right now.
Yeah.
As much as we want to do wholesome, we will not be able to do wholesome in Discord. Because
we won't even be able to watch wholesome live.
Yeah, we're not even going to be able to watch wholesome live, which sucks. So yeah. We will figure that one out later. And then as for Xbox or any of that stuff, not 100% sure what's going to happen there. Yeah. I don't know. We got family stuff going on. I mean, brother-in-law's birthday's that weekend, so we got to celebrate with family. We got to do the thing. But past that, when the time is right, we will tell you what's happening personally. Yes. But until that time, how the Couch of Randomness goes is we just talk. We hang out with everyone. So if you're in chat right now or watching on YouTube or podcast services later and you can comment, I want to know random things like you would want Rose and I to talk about. Yeah. I'm going to use you guys, the beautiful Spuddie Buddies, to make content. And I because it's one of those things like you can tell us here, you can tell us in the Discord, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, drop any random questions. If you're in Discord, drop it in the podcast couch.
Almost nothing is off limits. Because
ask anything that you want.
Ask anything you want. It could be
if
content,
it's something that we really don't want to answer, then we won't.
Or you could just message Rose around Discord too. That if you're a little like, hey, I don't know if this is cool or not. I'm only doing this because I want. Waving his hands like I talk with my hands a lot. Because we're going to need.
Our poor listeners.
Yeah.
John was responding to a comment saying John waving his hands like he could magic content in the air. That's exactly what he was doing. So thank you for describing that for the listeners.
We're going to need a little bit of help on the pre-recorded podcasts. Yeah. And
because you guys are going to get several
soon-ish, possibly.
Soonish.
Life stuff is happening.
Yes.
All of it good.
Yeah.
All of it positive.
Yeah. But so long as there are no more ER visits.
As long as there's no more ER visits, we're going to be okay. Yeah. But we're just looking out to make sure we can give you all the fun content on all sides of CouchCapades. Yes. So it's one of those things like random questions, random thoughts, random topics. Anything and everything is what I would love to hear from everyone because we have topics.
Yeah.
But this is a community. You are the Spuddie Buddies. We are the Spuddie Buddies. And I want to make sure that we kind of hit some stuff that everyone wants as well.
I have a random question. Would you guys be interested in us reviewing games possibly for some of these pre-recorded?
I'm glad you said that.
Would you be interested in that? It could be reviewing games that we've played on the channel or games that we've played ourselves because John and I are actually playing the same game right now.
Yes.
Personally, we're both playing Wanderstop. I'm almost done with it. John is not halfway done with it yet.
I'm glad. It's funny. This is how I know. Rose said it's hard to make content with your partner. This is how I know it's great to make content with your partner.
It
because you and I have not talked about this. But I've had this idea of you and I having like a deep dive, beautiful discussion about being an adult and what Wonder Stop and how we are built.
Yeah.
And what Wonder Stop means to us and what it's done for both of us and how much tears I have shed.
So many tears.
Because this shit has
This
attacked the
game
hell of me.
Constantly attacks me. It is so good.
So behind the scenes, I'll be honest with everyone, we had an idea for a podcast called The Postmortem, where it was like we would finish a game and then Rose and I would actually talk about the game that we played because there's a beautiful idea of who's on the sticks and who is watching it. Because right now, since I'm watching, quote unquote, watching Oberdin, I'm more connected with all of you, the Spuddie Buddies.
Yeah.
Because we're watching it kind of together while Rose is on the stick. So it's a very cool idea that we have a connection already.
Yeah.
But then you're also helping us out while John is pulling out his hair trying to figure out Oberdin.
Yes.
So.
Hi, Nikto. How you doing?
Hello. How are you? What's up? Welcome to the Couch of Randomness.
Woozy wants to know which Zelda timeline we're going to choose. Have we decided yet?
No, we have not decided yet.
I have my preference.
I have my preference too. We're still going to put out a poll for everyone to vote on. But I will say something that has truly freaking warmed my heart.
Oh, so much.
And I didn't expect this to happen, but I truly love this. Is the Hergult love.
Yes.
I love how many people have hooked on to Hergult and want just, let's finish the story of Hergult. So going down that timeline.
It makes a lot of sense.
It has jumped up to probably going to happen, and we're probably going to do Majora's Mask at the end of 2025, depending on when you're listening to this. Still going to let everyone vote because, again, I want to make sure that everyone's voices are heard.
Yeah.
And we're doing what people want, but all the comments were like, all right, you got to just do this one next.
Are you gonna
keep on going with Hergult?
You know. Which is your fave? Oh. That we've played on the channel so far? Love Majora's Mask as a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Majora's Mask, so you guys have already spoiled something for me.
Yeah. I remember, again, it was like, I beat it when I was a kid, so I'm not 100% sure. Oh, favorite timeline?
Oh, no idea.
Yeah, that's a hard one. Like I
have no idea. I don't know these games.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the fun one. Is like when we're done with it, like what's going to be the favorite timeline? Right now, I don't have one. Like, because I want to see how this story progresses out in like these games that jump.
Yeah, because I mean they all culminate in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Kind of. So like I really, really don't know what would be my favorite timeline. The one I was actually wanting to go down was actually the one with Wind Waker.
Yeah, I think that's the child timeline.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really gonna push going down Wind Waker. But because of the comments, I've changed my tune a lot. Where we will probably go the Majora's Mask, like the next one, and do that for Hergult.
For me, Majora's Mask makes the most sense because I like that it is one of the few sequels, like for real sequel.
For realsies.
I didn't think about going with Hergult again, but it makes a lot of sense.
It does.
I also like how short that timeline is. Like there's only a few games.
Yeah.
And I'm all for getting the short ones done first.
It's true.
And plus, as soon as we finish it, then Nintendo's going to be like, oh, hey, by the way, we're going to come out with both of these as a remake. So let's get it done. We do that
for you guys.
We do that. Done.
But yeah, I could see us most likely doing Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
On our Zelda playthrough timelines. Just because, again, was not prepared for the Hergult love.
No.
That was great. So I appreciate that.
Wind Waker is adult where the hero is missing and Ganondorf is sealed.
Okay. Casey, what's up?
How you doing, Casey?
Boo to you too. Casey, you missed it. John choked on water and broke a chair. This happened in this stream. Yeah. Broke a chair. It was crazy.
He was trying to inhale water because somebody in chat told him that this is a straw.
If you suck, it becomes a straw. So John sucked.
Please don't reenact.
Not going to reenact.
Please don't reenact.
And I broke a chair. Now that chair's over there, and now I have to go find new podcasting chairs. That's going to be great. I want to do something else with the podcasting stuff, too.
Well, I mean, we can make this work.
Yeah, we're going to have to make this work.
Yeah.
John sucked, yes.
Yes, John sucked.
Less drinking, more. Yeah, I did kind of like waterboard myself. To be honest with everyone, that was something that happened.
Yeah, John tried to waterboard himself.
Yep. So, oh, that's cool. The first Zelda game Randy ever played was actually Majora's Mask. I dig that.
Nice.
I freaking love that.
Very multitasky of you, John.
Look, man, I will do anything and everything that I need to do to multitask. It's not it's not easy to do, but John's gonna make it look terribly awful. I don't know what I'm saying.
Terribly hard. Honestly, I would probably go with Majora's Mask because the other part of that is I want John to go ahead and survive the N64 games while he still has a vague memory of how to survive the N64 games.
True.
Because that's not going to improve by playing 5 other games in between now and then. Let's be very honest on this. He is not going to magically get better. The Z targeting will be awful no matter what, but it might be worse if we wait. So I'm just like, no, let's get it done.
This is why Rose is a good showrunner, everyone. Thinking ahead, understanding how this all works. Plus, we're going to be playing it on the Switch 2, and they've got some new cool stuff on the Switch 2 for N64.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, it honestly, again, we'll put out a poll here in 2 months or something like that.
Yeah, we have a couple other games that we want to get through first.
Yeah, there are at least 3 games that I can think of.
That includes the one that we're doing now on the weekend?
2 games.
Okay.
2 more games, and then
yeah,
assess where we're at to see if we go ahead and start Majora's Mask or anything like that. So, you don't know. Yeah, I might get better. You don't know. I mean, by that time, maybe we're doing it on the N64 NSO thing. Maybe I finally have the analog 3D. I doubt that. I don't think I'm getting that thing anytime soon.
I don't think that that's going to make it any better.
It's probably not. The controller's a little bit better. Yeah, it's not the wonky controller.
I don't think that has been the issue.
No, it's not been. That's not been the issue at all.
I don't think the shape has been the main issue here.
Look, we don't shape shame here on CouchCapades. That's something we do not do. We do not shape shame.
You talked about how hard it was to suck nuts. He did.
I did.
He
Yeah,
did.
100%.
He did. That was all in the same stream.
Look, we go on journeys on the Couch of Randomness. That's kind of how we roll.
Yeah. It works.
Wins all the competitions at 90 years old. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool if I got better at gaming the older I got, like fine wine? Like growing into my looks. That was a conversation we had.
Well, there's one to take out of context. You guys have fun with that.
You know who else grew into their looks?
Who?
Kara Russell from Waitress.
That's a 2 weeks ago callback right there.
I thought about that idea. I thought about like, all right, I've got to mention Kara Russell and Waitress like every Couch of Randomness, and I haven't figured out how to like interject that till we bring Waitress back up to the top. Still trying to figure that out. That's the joke I'm trying to figure out.
John's really trying to sell a side of popcorn for whenever we actually watch
You
Waitress.
all need to watch a side of popcorn. We're doing the Superman series.
You want to talk about what a side of popcorn is?
So, Rose and I, we first started CouchCapades a long time ago called The Geek Level. We did movie reviews and all that fun stuff. Well, we decided we're going to go back to those movie reviews, and we've called it now a side of popcorn, where every season we're going to be doing something a little bit different. This season is the Superman season. The next season, I swear to God, you better show up.
Hey, now.
You're a rock star.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun. We go through and we watch the movie. If you have a tier 2 membership on YouTube, then you can actually watch the watch along.
That's great.
I know what I'm doing.
That's great.
I am a consummate professional.
You're a professional.
Just because I sit here with you does not mean that I am not a consummate professional. Thank you.
Oh, God, that was great. I love you so much. Someone's going to get that and they're like, no. And we're like, yes.
But yeah, you can actually watch the watch-alongs if you get the tier 2 membership on YouTube.
Yep.
You'll also get all our Let's Plays 24 hours early, so you can watch Return of the Obra Dinn before anybody else.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, it's good times. Superman 1. Superman could not have caught Lois without killing her.
Yes.
Lucky we found out how much of a dumb child I was. Like, you really see how much of a dumb child I was in the watch-along. We mention it in the podcast.
Yeah.
Which the podcast is free for everybody to watch or listen wherever you like to watch or listen to podcasts. But, yeah.
Look, we balance each other out.
I think it was chasing squirrels.
We balance each other out, and it's absolutely fantastic. Oh, shit.
It's okay. Then my brain sits here going, "Fess. That's how you say butt in French." Clearly, I'm a professional.
Can you believe we want to do this for a living?
Guys, I'm hopped up on pain meds. I went to the ER over the weekend. You should love us.
But oh shit. You guys are the absolute best. Honestly, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for coming, talking, doing the damn thing, watching as John breaks chairs and waterboards himself.
In the same 30 seconds.
Same 30 seconds. And just
Actually, more like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
That's
it
impressive.
was real fast.
So impressive.
But yes, we are going to be doing more Obra Dinn and what else we playing? Slay the Princess.
Yes.
That's this weekend. I need you guys to go watch and or listen now to play Pokemon Red and Blue. Does someone lose a Pokemon this week in Vermilion City? Maybe, but you should go watch and or listen to find out. And then next we got a side of popcorn is Superman 3. Good God, that was a freaking movie.
It was definitely a movie.
Do we have nice things to say about it? Shit if I know, but we will go find out real soon. You guys are the absolute best. We love you. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the games, enjoy the movies, enjoy the books. And we will see you later. Have a great day.